so we have gotten the hallway mostly done. I don't know if I want to put more. Well, I guess we could put the rest, like the ramps in, and at least make this a little wider. One of the unforeseen difficulties of this was that we now have dogs getting into the base. But is what it is, right? How about there we go? It's a sign I've been on this planet too long. Even my headlamps are tired, not wanting to do anything anymore. Okay, so we've got all this in, got that done. I'm kind of wanting to convert the big ship over, well, the big rover over to a flyer. The problem that I see with that, though, is the amount of parts, which I think we can actually get away with making more. I mean, we definitely have most of the materials. I think the only thing I might be running low is on cobalt. I should probably put together an ingots report. Huh? How much cobalt do we have? Yeah, we've only got 1K of cobalt left. How much do we need? Actually, do we even need them for motors? Assembler. Yeah, we don't even need it. It's just electromagnets, which is steel and copper wire, I believe. It is the fabricator. Yeah. Iron and copper wire. So we don't even need cobalt for motors. Do we need cobalt for any of the basic stuff? Need it for metal grids. Actually need quite a bit of it for metal grids. So I'd be able to basically make 333 metal grids, which means we'll need to get some cobalt in the near future, because I think we still need metal grids for some of the armors, I think. I don't know. We need to make an ice run too. Looks like the new let's see here. Looks like the new hydrogen system's working, which is good. Drop that off. May as well go ahead and drop that out here. And drop that off. What are you? You are Space Meals. Shouldn't there be a okay, so you're technically working on it, but you've been working on it. It's like you're resetting for some reason. I'm wondering if it's actually consuming any of our product in order to make it, like, because of the resetting. Oh no, let's hang out here for a second. Let's see. It's like sometimes I get meal bars out of it and sometimes I don't. So I'm kind of worried about the stability of our food production long term. See, it didn't drop anything. let's go check this thing, because... Alright, so it registered as being running, but it wasn't actually turned on. Okay. We'll come back and check you in a minute. So you look like you're actually working. Let's go ahead and then let's check our engines really quick. Alright, and our gas supply burning fairly quickly at this point, but that's also because we've got a bunch of things turned on now that we weren't running before. And hey, look at that. He gave us our bars. Okay. Which is good. We'll come back and grab a couple more of you later. But I'm thinking, how much cash do we have? So we really haven't been doing anything to earn any money. So I'm thinking, let's take a trip over. Let's take the miner out. And what we can do is while we're out, we'll head over, maybe pick up some more oil. Clang knows we need more. Alright. Let's do that. Do that. What was that? I'm not going to worry about if it's a Sims vehicle. Yeah, I have to say having more light in here definitely helps. Okay, so let's head... Oh. What is that? I mean, it's friendly, so... Take a look. Arrowhead Mark 1. Isn't that their little fighter? I think that's their little fighter craft. Let's see here. We've seen a couple of them fly through and... Oh, hello. Well, any landing you can walk away from, I guess, right? Nice little fighter, though. Looks like he's got a couple of atmospherics still running. I'm guessing it was using a hydrogen support, but well, we'll keep an eye on it, see if anybody comes to rescue it. Let's head over this way, though. I'm gonna go check to see if there's any good materials over at the trade depot, because, well, I'd love to upgrade my my tools, since I can't seem to build anything better than what I have. It'd be nice just to have, you know, something with a little bit more speed to it. Should probably go pay a visit over to the old base to see if it's still standing. Looks like it might be. You can kind of see it out there on the horizon. But it is what it is. 2 hours of power on this thing. Oh, I did put solar panels on it. Okay. Are you pulling a charge? You are, but barely. Alright. Man, I haven't been over here in forever. I don't remember the last time we were over here, honestly. It's kind of funny though. I think one of the last times we were here was when we recovered that vehicle that had been left abandoned and in need of care. All right. It is nice being able to get around the planet now, even if it's just local area stuff. So much faster than using the rover. Not nearly as much fun, but let's see. Can we get away with actually docking this thing? We might be able. Yeah, we might be able to. I mean, we're not going to be here long. Alright, so if we swing our butt out that way, thinking we may be just a bit too large for this. Yeah, maybe. And look at that. Alright, so we've got about 10, maybe 15 minutes before the base kicks us out. Alright, so how did we get in here now? Ah, that's right, it's over on the side. Alright, let's see what you got. Oh, you're selling all vehicles. Oh, you have elite welder though. Proficient welder. What do I got? I've got a proficient. Elite welder would be nice. Alright, let's see what you're. Yeah, I mean, I could. Yeah, let's buy it. See, I was hoping that we would have better tools, but where did I pick up the basic tools at? Alright, so that's at least a bit of an upgrade, right? Let's go in here, character tools. Aha! Do 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 do. Copyright. Alright. Okay, so that at least is something. Well, I have to save it and save it. I can't even play with the bloody welder. Okay. Alright, so let's turn those on. We'll unlock that. There it goes. Okay. What is that up there? Let's get our radar sorted out here. 3,500 is probably a good distance. Curious to see what that is, though. So whatever it is, it's flying without an ID, which means it's probably not friendly. It just jumped out, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. Let's go ahead over and pick up some ice. Oh. I'm just happy that, like I said, we can get around a lot easier with this thing. I probably should build... I mean, I guess we do have the other... We have the little scout thing. Drilling platform. You know, you've been sitting there for a couple of days. How about we go take a quick peek? And of course, you're 7K over there. You look like you might be drilling, so might not be a good idea to antagonize the hostile folks. Alright, let's see here. Okay, so if we head up over here, as we don't do crazy burns with the large engines, we should be okay. Yeah, that's good. Look, I can see my house from up here. So I do think we're going to go hit the lake, because I've been just basically grabbing ice from surface mining. Like when I'm near the, like in this area, just basically dig into it and grab a little bit of ice as I need to. I mean, this thing pulled out a ridiculous amount of it the other day, so. But yeah, we definitely need... Okay, that's something. What are you? I really should put a camera on this thing so I don't have to get too close to things that might be hostile. Alright. Not quite sure what that is. That looks like that might be some kind of defense tower. It's not shooting at me yet, so. Oh, it's definitely registering as hostile. All right, let's not go that way. All right, I'm gonna head this way. Yeah, you can see the jet. Yeah, so it's basically a hostile that isn't transmitting. So I had to get close enough for the friend or foe to pick it up. Alright. So that's the transport. That's there. I think we're in the right general direction for... Man, this place is a bloody maze. There's a transport that looks like it just went down. Yeah, we'll head that way. Because it looks like... You guys look like you're in trouble. You're still flying, though. Let's go take a look, see if he's okay. Alright. Seeing a lot of smoke off of him. So, hey, you okay there, buddy? I'm not shooting at me, but it doesn't look like there's nobody in it. What the hell? Seriously, there's nobody in that thing. Did they eject or something? That is... What is up with this planet? I swear, it's just like... The most random things go on around here. I don't know. I'm wondering if did they have a collision? Like maybe they ran into each other? You look like you did an emergency landing. But I'm seeing a whole lot of hydrogen in those tanks. Looks like you have some material on board too. At some point I'll put landing gear on this thing. Is there any way to get into this cargo? Just a node. It's got a beacon. I'd love to pull the hydrogen out of this. Of course, I like the design of these. Maybe I'll build one. Yeah. Alright, well. I've already pissed those guys off enough. I don't want to run the risk of having something with them, because they've been nice to me so far. Not before. Let's go oil. And where are you at? You are over there. Which I think is where we saw the hole in the ground. I've never come over this direction, so Because there looks like... that looks like something impacted there. Oh no, I guess not. I guess that's just a... normal formation. Just making sure we're not being chased by anything. You never know. HG refueling depot. Where's the refueling depot? Maybe the antenna dish, I guess? Oh. Wait a second. Is that a lake? That is a freaking huge lake. So there is a lake over by the oil sand, but I think that one's closer. That one's like significantly closer. And it looks like there might be something over on that hilltop. Let's head over here and find out. Oh, yeah, this is definitely significantly closer than what we had before. And I think we'll just do a quick grab. Actually, while we're here, see if there's any useful resources, because if there's useful resources over here, we could actually build a fueling depot. Which might not be a bad idea anyway. Man, could you imagine if this was liquid water? Have a nice little cabin over here. That'd be very nice. Alright. Doesn't look like there's anything under here. I mean, it might be, but... not seeing any of the traditional discolorations that say that there's stuff under her. Which is unfortunate. But, oh well. It's what it is. Nice. 60K, not too bad, right? Whoop. How much does that give us? See if we can get a little bit more. 151K should be good. And now we go pick up some oil. Okay. That's going to be a bit of a trip. Okay, so we're about there. Ducked down just in time. There was a fellow who decided he wanted to come say hello, but thankfully I got up out of there before he got into range. It was like I had just, just randomly decide to duck down, and there's a very large warship that comes in behind us. So there we go. That's what we're looking for. There's where 10K of ice came from last time. All right. Is there actually any left down here? Looks like it. See here. 38K, 40K, a ridiculous amount of stone. That should be enough for now. Alright, so that gets us to there. Let's see if we can grab just a little bit more. I'd like to come back with at least 100K of it if I can. Hey, 110K, well, 109K. There's a little bit on this side. That should be good. That'll should keep us in gas for a little while. Come here. There we go. And I think what we'll do here is go connector, Start dropping that off. Oh. Okay, let's wait until we're out of here, maybe. Alright. Make sure everything is okay before we go too much further. Turn those off, give us a quick look. Everything looks okay, nothing smoking. Alright. Now we head back to the base and hopefully not run into anything hostile. Okay. And now we can start dropping the stone off. And one thing I don't need is 500,000 more stone. I still have like 6 million in the clogging up the network as it is. It just shows just how easy it is to get the material if you need it. Once you have everything in place, and the flying miners made our life so much easier. So, of course, having said all of that, usually when something blows up, and it's usually my storage containers. Okay, so at this point, it's just a rinse and repeat process all the way back to base. Well, with this, at least we should be about ready to fly the drone. I just need to make sure we have enough fuel. We need to start working on converting the large ship. But I think we're going to create a new vehicle. Yeah, maybe we'll test fire the drone. Madredden said him and Sharky are down in the bowels of the planet and probably won't be around for a few days, so yeah, I think we'll go ahead and schedule that drone test. See what we can do with it. Get that if that thing flies, we can start working on an escape shuttle with a little bit of cargo space on it. I have a basic idea for a design that I want to try that I think will work pretty well. It's a split cargo hydrogen thing that will probably relocate that second large reactor from the frigate behind us. We'll grab the parts for that, use that for the core power system, transfer most of the uranium over, probably put, I don't know if we can use gas engine in space. I mean, everything's pressurized, so I don't see why we wouldn't be able to. Antenna dish. Hey, look, there's I think that's the new refueling depot. It is rather amazing how many of these bases these guys drop over here. And I have yet to see any of them. I just, I stay in my tunnel for a day. I come back and there's a new base within 20 kilometers. It's crazy. I'm wondering if they realized, because I was building over here, that this may be a good place for them to basically try and gather more supplies. Because they definitely seem to be more on the industrialist side than on the exploration side. And I haven't seen a whole lot of their combat capabilities, other than the fact that they do seem to at least be able to defend themselves against those hostile drones that show up from time to time. Alright, so let us get this thing back to base. Yeah, we've pulled so much oil out of that area. Oh. Yeah, I do think that we're going to need to get off this rock sooner rather than later. I don't think we can hide out here much longer. The problem that I run into is that I really need to get something that will allow me to produce shields. But that requires platinum. And I'd have to bring it back here to process it. Because the industrial system that we have seen to have become reliant upon does not like being portable. I mean, we'd be able to get some of the basic stuff done, but we'd be hard pressed to be able to actually build anything in that. Like if we wanted to have a mobile factory, it just wouldn't be able to do it anymore. Which is rather annoying, but hey, here's what it is, I guess, right? It's going to be that one. Alright, so do that, do that, do that. Okay. Ah, crud. There we go. Alright, so a rather productive day ago. Take a look, see if we can see where you are going. Get all of you. Alright, so I think there was something we needed that for. I don't remember what. Nothing in there. Aluminum ingot. Yeah, we need to get some gold too. Yeah, I don't remember what it was. I thought we needed oil sand specifically for something. It's going to bug me if I don't remember what it was. There it is. Asphalt. You don't use oil for that anymore. You use oil sand, which I don't need any more of. I think that's what I was... Yeah, it'd be nice to get some seeds. Advanced assembler. Don't think there was anything in here that needed it, right? And the ingots and carbon. Plastic concrete. That. You just need gunpowder, which needs potassium nitrate, carbon, and sulfur, which we have 2 of the 3. Yeah, okay. That's fine then. I'm not gonna worry about that particular portion of it. Stone would have been better to not have, but hey, is what it is, I guess. So O2 generators. Get all of our O2 generators mostly full. Or actually full, either way. And we can just pull the stuff out and swap out the tanks as we need to. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so... That was glass frigate. You're patrolling. Nice. Okay, so... What I'm thinking is we have a vehicle that's going to be about as wide as that thing is total. But before we do that, I want to make sure these thrusters work, and so I think that is going to be our next task. See what the weather's looking like outside. It's a nice summer day. A little late in the day for it, so we'll check to see what the weather's going to look like this week. I think everything is fueled up and ready to go. Wow. You're fueled, you're fueled, you're fueled. We did the fire test to make sure everything turned on. Everything is piped in. Just double check. Yeah, it looks like our tanks are full. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, so I think we're good to go for a fire test. But I want to definitely check to see what our weather's going to look like this year, or this week, this year. Sheesh. All right. So next up is trying to put that thing into orbit. Gonna be a long week. A really, really long week. But at least we have materials again.